Okay, so super exciting stuff. I got the battery hooked up. I showed you in a video a little bit of like the mess that's going on there. But I got the battery hooked up and on a trickle charger, and one of the concerns is that the inverter was bad, because this camper has an inverter which runs from the plugs, these lights. So you can see this is the only light that has a bulb still that we left in as a test light, so we can look at the bulb, see which ones are bad or good. And it is working excellently. So it's not flickering or anything like that. That tells us we've got good things going on. You saw the couch frame already, but I am just kind of jumping from the inside to the outside today. I've got all this set up, like I said, on a trickle charger. I wanted to see if this holds off water. It mostly did, but it did let a little water in right there on, you can't see, it's too dark, but yeah, there. So I'm a little concerned as to why it did that. It's not supposed to do that. This little battery box is awesome though. Man, I'm so excited about getting that on there. And this also works now, which is excellent. We got our little hookup lights, and there's a little hookup light there too. But that's what I'm working on. I'm going to switch over to getting this hooked up properly. It is a little too short, so I don't know what we're going to do about that. It may just reach, right? It comes to here. But I do have plenty to just kind of throw on extra. I think that's the new one, right? Yeah, that's the new one. So it does come up a little short, but this one was shot, like, for sure. So I just got to figure out how I'm going to go about this. I really just didn't like this. This is a lot cleaner. Made a lot more sense to me. I have this cord, which I think is longer. Oh, absolutely. So I may use this cord. This is also a brand new cord. This is going to sound financially irresponsible of me, but I got this cord to hook up to the ghetto harness we had going all the way to the back, just to get it here. And then this came in the mail. This was excuse me, this was the harness that it came with the power box. So I may swap out for this harness. I think it is a little longer. It'll be do us a little bit better of a service. And I think this one's made in the USA and this one's not. So yay USA. And Molly, hi Bluffy. All right, so I'm gonna get after that stuff under there, and I'll get you a shot of it in just a second. Okay, so here's the old junction box, and I just don't like the idea of wing nuts on a trailer. I know I'm not trying to be like high and mighty, smarter men than me have put together these trailers, but I just don't like it. I think this is so much cleaner. So what I need to do is one by one, as much as possible, remove a wire nut. Now some of these are, you know, like these, the trailer brake wires are in a harness, and so and then some of them are just to this, but the wires from the trailer, one by one, need to come into here, and if they don't reach, I need to extend them to reach, and then tape them nice and clean, and get them on their respective slots. And that'll just help me not get overwhelmed or think, where did that come from? And they're all color coded, so it should be pretty straightforward. But when I'm working with something like a 1988 trailer, I never think to myself, well, this would make the most sense, so I'm just gonna trust that that's the case. And you shouldn't either. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and get doing is, oh, and by the way, this cord is too short, and this other cord that I have now disconnected from the janky harness is about a foot and a half, 2 foot longer. So we're gonna go ahead and use it. Brake controller, but give you a sneak peek. The couch is, the wall behind is not done, but Jackson fell asleep. It is fully mounted, just no paneling yet. Nicole got carried away. She was doing the flooring. She got done. She's like, hey, I'm busy. I want to get busy. So she started testing the paint on the walls. It's gonna look absolutely gorgeous. She got the floor done right here in the hallway and all the way back. And you might see some footage of that. I really don't know at this point because it kept cutting in and out. So the workbench is going to go over here in this area, and it's going to stick out because it's got to cover those, but to about like right there-ish and over. And then I put a 2x4 here, and then on the base of the workbench will also be a 2x4 that'll be well braced, and then they'll have, once they're painted and ready, they'll have hooks on them, and then we've got the strips on the floor to mount to, so that we can mount up the dirt bikes nice and secure, and have multiple options about how we go about that. I can't remember if I got a video of it or not, but we hooked up the camper to with the new 7-way just to see what works, and a few of the running lights worked. Honestly, everything's still getting swapped anyways, brake lights, running lights, everything, but it was just really exciting to see things working with the new battery in place and all that. So until next time.